This is a recording of me bringing back chocolate chip cookies that were supposed to be oatmeal chocolate chip. We'll see what they do. This is the second time I've been here now. Let's see how that goes. Are you in line?
No, I'm just getting helium.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, there they are. So Ian. Hello, Ian. And your name is? Tanvir. Nice. Let's take a look.
Okay, sure. You've had issues with Jamie in the past too.
I wouldn't know this. I wouldn't
Need your
know.
card to look
I'll
it up?
bring it with me. Did you want to come,
No,
please?
she's gonna stay there.
Because I'd really like it if a witness could be there. Because this guy's actually already starting to treat me rude. And I don't get it, and it shouldn't be the
she
case.
works here, she's gonna stay here.
Yeah, and you are the... Okay, so I'll speak with you later on
No, you
about
can
this.
talk- you
I
can
can
talk
speak
to
with
me.
her if I like to.
You can talk to me.
I can speak with her too, because that's actually human rights.
You can talk to
I
me.
can speak with you just
Not
as well.
Not
We
in
can
an
actually
abusive
speak
manner.
about that. I wouldn't talk to her in an abusive manner. I'm just saying I
Really?
would talk to her. And what you're just saying to me wasn't
Just go.
abusive?
Just go. No,
What
leave.
you
Just
just
go.
did
Walk
wasn't
away.
abusive?
Walk away.
What you just did wasn't abusive. Telling me I couldn't even speak with someone.
I'm gonna tell you that I'm gonna protect my team members
From what?
mental abuse.
I wouldn't do that.
You've had issues with your school.
I've had issues, but I wouldn't do any
Yeah.
mental abuse.
Yeah.
And when someone has an issue, doesn't mean that they're abusive.
Yeah. But
So let's go look at
you
this.
have a reputation
Of
for
what?
this, being abusive to team
With
members.
really? About
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
About
Stuff
what?
in the past.
About what? Stuff
come
doesn't
look at
cover
this?
it. About what?
Do you want to come and look at this?
Oh, I certainly do, Ian, but I also would like to know about what. Because when I've come in here, I've been systemically, racially profiled.
You know
And
what?
that's what happened with me when I've come in
We're
here.
done.
And if you can't hear about
We're
the
done.
systemic profiling I've had to deal with,
done.
then that isn't right. No, I'd like
We're
to
done.
look. I have an allergy to chocolate chip cookies,
No.
Ian,
You're
and
accusing
I
us
would
of
like...
stuff that is not true.
Systemic racial profiling is true, and I've received it in this store.
No.
Ian, yes, I have. How would you know as a white man what systemic racial profiling feels
We're
like?
done with it.
We need to talk about this because that's part of what I can do.
I will
is
take your name and phone number. and
I'm
keep it on
having a hard
record
time
if something
trusting
happens.
you, Ian, but I have an allergy to chocolate chip cookies, to chocolate in general. You guys mislabeled this. And let's look it up on my card because that's what we're supposed to do. And I don't know why you're treating me so horribly in the store.
Because you're treating our team members
I
horribly
treated
in the
nobody
store.
horribly.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't. Oh, wait, those team members you say did not treat me with systemic racial problems? Is that what you're saying?
Can I take your name and number?
Ian,
I will
you said
refund you for
that
that.
nobody in your
Take your
store
name and
treated
number.
me with systemic racial issues when that would be what I stood up for. So that's not called abuse. That's standing up for my rights, saying I don't like to be treated with systemic racial issues. Now, I wasn't being abusive to this lady here. I was talking to her, and then I said I'd like to speak with her again. And then you're like, no, you can't talk to her again. Of course I can. And the issues I have in the store all lead to systemic issues. I've been followed in the store as if I'm a thief all the time, and I've paid for everything. Everything I've paid for, because I'm not a thief, but I've been followed around all the time. So when I stand up and I say I don't like being followed around in a store, you call that abusive. And then your people in the store tell me I'm being a mentally abusive because I say I don't like being followed in a store. That's not called mental abuse. That's called me standing up against systemic racism.
You've used that phrase about 10 times.
That's because that's what it is. And you've
Really?
told me I'm abusive and mentally problem, and you've used that more than once, Ian. Now, as your job, you're supposed to at least look this up and look this up to see that I purchased it. And I'm allergic to chocolate. This was mislabeled. That's what we're supposed to be looking at. But instead, you throw me under the bus and tell me I'm mentally abusive. That's wrong.
You've done it before.
To
You're
who?
doing it right now.
To who?
You're upsetting the people in here, and you won't even listen to me when I'm talking.
That guy's a racist. Can you please look this up with my card? I'd much appreciate that. If you could please look this up. No, he's being really horrible with me, but I'd really like this looked up to show that I bought this. Thank you.
Only
You know what?
he's allowed to do that.
I believe that you bought them. I don't even need to look it up.
I would like it, please. Thank
No,
you.
I'm not going to.
I would like some. Why wouldn't you look that up?
I believe that you bought them.
I would like the receipt.
I believe that you bought them.
I would like the receipt, please, that I bought this. And that's what actually you should be doing.
Why didn't you take the receipt when you bought them?
Because I just walked out thinking I bought the right stuff, Ian. But
You didn't
instead I
bother to
didn't.
take the receipt.
I know I didn't, because I thought I had to. I normally don't take my receipt because I believed I bought the right thing. I would like the receipt
Well,
now.
I can get
And
the
you're not
receipt.
even helping. I'd like the receipt, please. Can you please do that?
You know what, now? She answers to me, and you can talk to me.
Can you please do this?
You can talk to me.
And that's horrible what he's doing to you right now. I'd like this done. I don't even know why you're not doing it.
I will give you the receipt, okay?
Then give it to me right now, please.
I will look it up. I will need the
Please,
card.
look it up
Okay.
and give me the receipt. And that behavior that you're doing, as if that's not systemic racial. How you just treated me here as if. And you say that none of your employees in the store have treated me with systemic racism? That's a bold stroke. Of course they have. And you guys treat me horribly when I come in here. It's why I avoid the store usually. And that's because I stood up to systemic racism. Yeah, looks like I bought it after all, huh? And it says oatmeal raisin chocolate chips on, or oatmeal cinnamon raisin is what it says on there. So please print that out for me.
I'm actually going to go look it up in there because I got your number here. There's a lot of crazy here.
Oh, good to know, Ian. Did you witness that? That is what systemic racism looks like. And you know it too. You know it. You know how he's treating me is wrong.
So only he's allowed to print.
You know how he's treating me is wrong. I'm not even being treated like a customer in here.
Can you open up? If you have time, please.
Please wait for assistance. To complete transaction. Please scan your orbit cards.
So he said it was going to print faster. Can you ask him what's taking so long, please? Because I haven't, no, please ask him how long it's going to take. He's just printing it out. I'd like to know if he's looking at my other personal issues. Can you please ask him?
Use pin pad to complete transaction.
Sorry.
Ian? Can you please hurry up?
Ma'am, don't get out of here.
Can you please?
Get out of here.
Don't talk
You're
to me
not
like
allowed
that.
back here.
I'd like to know what's taking so long.
Up there, please.
What's taking so long? Don't
Up
talk to
there,
me like
please.
that.
I will talk to you
Not like that. That's
or
rude,
leave the
Ian.
store. Or leave the store.
I
That's
like
your
my
choice.
stuff. You're being so rude. It is ridiculous.
Okay, you're now a health and safety hazard. and
You
people
are
leave the
being
area.
absolutely rude. I'd like my printed out.
To get it for you.
And why is it
If you
taking
come
so
back in
long?
here again, I will
Oh,
allow you-
Ian, good for you.
Oh, good for you.
Please, can you do that? Please, can you? You are being abusive, and I've told you that. I'm standing up to myself. Okay, so how many times are you going to repeat that? How many times are you going to repeat that, Ian? How many times? I'd like my receipt. Thank you. My receipt, I'm standing here, I'd like it. Ian, I'd like my receipt.
Don't shop in our store again.
For what reason?
We don't want to.
For what reason? You guys gave me the wrong, there's none of that going on.
You don't come in
You're
here
treating a person
Yell
rudely.
at me when I'm trying to get something
I'm
to you. You have
asking
no
for
right.
that.
You don't have the right
Oh,
to do
Ian, I'm so glad I recorded this.
that. Go ahead.
Oh, it's such a pleasure. I'm sending this to head office.